It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Her iconic novel, Valley of the Dolls, is one of the best-selling books of all time. Jacqueline Susann is acknowledged to be the first brand-name novelist, one who sells independent of critical attention. With her husband Irving Mansfield, Susann revolutionized book promotion, and they are widely credited with creating the modern-day book tour. She was born in Wynwood, Pennsylvania on August 20th, 1918. The daughter of a portrait painter and schoolteacher, Susann was an inattentive but imaginative student as a child, and in 5th grade scored 140 on an IQ test. She decided to be an actress despite her teacher's objections, and soon after graduating high school left for New York to take up acting. She landed a small role in the original Broadway production of The Women, and went on to appear in several other Broadway plays. Together with her friend, actress Beatrice Cold, Susann wrote a play called The Temporary Mrs. Smith, a comedy about a one-time movie actress whose former husbands interfere with her scheme to marry a man of wealth. However, the play was not a success and ended after only 37 performances. She found work as a TV actress in the late 1940s, appearing in several live productions, but found herself typecast, saying, "I got cast as what I looked like, a glamorous divorcee who gets stabbed or strangled." In 1955, she became commercial spokeswoman for the Shifley Lace and Embroidery Institute. Over the next 6 years, she wrote, produced, and starred in commercials, which often aired on interview shows, headlined by future 60 Minute stalwart Mike Wallace and screenwriter Ben Hecht. Also during the 50s, she wrote her first novel, The Stars Scream, published posthumously as Yargo. Several more followed, especially her most famous literary work, Valley of the Dolls, published in 1966. Despite the poor reviews, the book was a commercial juggernaut, eventually spawning a hit movie version in 1967, starring Barbara Parkins, Patty Duke, Sharon Tate, and Susan Hayward, while Susann made a cameo appearance as a reporter. Like the original book, the movie received negative reviews, but was an instant commercial success. Following Valley of the Dolls, Jacqueline Susann became the first author to have 3 novels top the New York Times bestseller list consecutively, the other 2 being The Love Machine in 1969 and Once Is Not Enough in 1973. Susann's final literary work was a novella, Dolores, a roman à clef about Jackie Kennedy. It was during the early 70s that Jacqueline Susann's health became fragile when she received a diagnosis of lung cancer, and immediately began cobalt treatments and daily chemotherapy injections. According to Irving Mansfield, whom she married in 1939, there was some disagreement between doctors as to whether this was a metastatic breast cancer or an original lung cancer. Despite the grueling treatment, Susann's cancer spread. She entered the hospital for the last time on August 20th, 1974, her 56th birthday. After days of lapsing in and out of a coma, she died on September 21st. Among the more recent portrayals of Susann, Michelle Lee played her in the 1998 telemovie Scandalous Me, The Jacqueline Susann Story. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.